Susan Sarandon has revealed that her brother hooked up with one of her bridesmaids during her quirky 1967 wedding to ex-husband Chris Sarandon. The Oscar-winning actress, 76, and the Princess Bride actor, 81, took a hilarious walk down memory lane during a live episode of Chris' podcast, Cooking by Heart, where the one-time couple discussed their marriage and relationship together. During the hour-long show, Sarandon recounted the domestic hijinks that took place at their wedding. Her mom, Lenora Criscione Tomalin, was pregnant, and her brother, Phillip Tomalin Jr., was the only sibling who could make it. None of my siblings could come except my brother that was right under me, who insisted upon coming. He insisted upon coming and luckily hooked up with one of the bridesmaids. So it was a very successful trip, Sarandon joked. The Thelma and Louise thespian also admitted that her mom didn't exactly approve of her wedding, allegedly telling the 20-year-old at the time that she can't get married, which Sarandon correlated to her mother being self-conscious over her current state. I think she was embarrassed. She was 44, and she didn't say that, she just said, "Oh, now you can't get married," Sarandon recalled. The stepmom starrer said that her mother, who was basically pregnant all the time, sat at the back of the church for, 10 minutes, in a black raincoat. Her father, TV producer Phillip Tomalin, also attended the bash, held at a Washington, D.C. theater, which Chris said was a potluck wedding, every guest bringing their own items, such as liquor. The Post reached out to Sarandon's reps for comment. The couple were divorced in 1979, and shared no children together. However, though their marriage may have ended rather early, the pair still clearly share warm feelings for each other. Chris basically saved my life with his kindness, an emotional Sarandon said at one point. You can imagine I wasn't too stable coming out of my home environment. And he was incredibly patient. Really, I credit you with my foundation and my survival, she said to the still dashing octogenarian. The podcast host also told people how much he appreciated his ex-wife. We both have very strong feelings for that part of our lives and how those formative relationships are always important, and you can't leave them behind. Totally, he said. You have to revisit them sometimes, if not in nostalgia, more in the sense of, yeah, there was love there, and it still exists on a different level, he continued. It's not romantic love, but still there's love there. He also praised the star for being an extraordinary human being. After Sarandon's marriage to Chris, she has a long-term relationship with Tim Robbins, who she dated for 23 years after meeting in 1988. They share 2 children together, director Jack Henry Robbins, 34, and musician and actor Miles Robbins, 31. She also is a mom to actress Eva Amurri, 38, whom she shares with Italian director Franco Amurri.